Hi, my name's Vicky and I work for the National Paralympic Heritage Trust. I'm here today to share another object from our collection. The object today is this incredibly bright orange-red jumper. It is a jumper that was part of the official kit at the 1984 Summer Games, and in this case specifically the wheelchair games that were held at Stoke Mandeville Stadium. So what happened to the other sports? Because from 1976 it wasn't just wheelchair sports. Well, what happened in 1984 is the games were supposed to be held in Illinois in America. Now they hadn't prepared for them, they hadn't raised the funding for them, and at the very last minute they said, we can't do the games, and pulled out. And this was just months before the games were due to happen. Now, bearing in mind, a country normally has 6 years to prepare. A few months was no time at all. So, Stoke Mandeville Stadium stepped in and said, we can host all the wheelchair sports. And New York City stepped in and said, we can host all the other sports. So the games, sometimes called the last minute games, still went ahead. They still happened. And I often wonder what would have happened if Stoke Mandeville and New York City hadn't stepped in. Would the games have been lost altogether? It's a really good question. And it was a really important step in sustaining them for the future. Now, this jumper actually belonged to Caz Walton, one of our most celebrated Paralympians. And we're really, really proud to have it in our collection. Thank you for listening, and we'll see you again. Bye-bye.